This is Dr. C. Dexter Wise III with How to Be Free Indeed. For though I am free from all men, I have made myself a servant to all, that I might win more. 1 Corinthians 9:19. The church in Corinth was Paul's problem child. This is one reason they got 2 letters. Part of their problem was that they lived in a liberal environment. As such, these new Gentile converts were not easily persuaded by the law of Moses, nor completely able to handle the liberty of Christ. This is why the apostle had to speak to them over and over again about the relationship between law and liberty. In this verse, he is saying to them, number 1, I recognize my freedom. I am free from all men. He's quite clear that he is a free man. He has been persecuted and imprisoned, and yet he remains free. No one other than Christ can bear any claim to him. Number 2, he says to them, I restrict my freedom. I'm a free man, but I restrict my freedom because I have made myself a servant to all. Paul recognizes his freedom. Nevertheless, he is so free that he is able to restrict and restrain himself. In a strange way, he is not so captivated by the concept of freedom that he cannot voluntarily lay it down. And number 3, it tells us, I have reason to restrict my freedom, that I might win the more. Paul does not restrict his own freedom or make himself a servant of others simply because he's a masochist or because he has low self-esteem. He does so for a reason, and that reason is to put himself in a position to win more people to Christ. As a result, he forfeits his freedom to secure the freedom of others. Did you hear that? He forfeits his freedom to secure the freedom of others. In Philippians 2:5-8, this pioneering apostle explains where he got this idea of restricting his freedom for a reason. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, did not consider it robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant and coming in the likeness of men. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death, even the death of the cross. You know you are free when you can willingly lay it down.